just the same, ever a surprise.
Dude! Hello, gals, blokes, and all other folks. My name is Mortius, and today we are here with Belle's villain song, another Lydia the Bard special. I am extremely excited to hop into this one. A lot of people have recommended this one from my previous two videos. Please consider going and checking out Mirabelle's villain song, as well as, oh my gosh, my brain, Tinkerbell's villain song, which are the previous two that I checked out. I know a lot of people after my Mirabelle one really wanted me to check out the second Mirabelle one she released lately, and that is on my slate. However, I asked my Discord and my patrons what they thought her spookiest villain song was, and a lot of people said Belle. And so, since this is the last video of our Wednesday slot going up in October, I wanted to go for a nice spooky little song with Belle's villain song. Now, for those of you who are there for Tinkerbells, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. I have double, quadruple, triple checked to make sure the playback speed is correct. I still don't comprehend what happened last time, but I've made sure it will not happen again. So, this animatic is by Luck Buggy, and the music arrangement is by Frost Studio Chamber Sonic. So, shout out to Lydia the Bard, Frost Studio Chamber Sonic, and Luck Buddy for all coming together on this. As always, I will link the original video in the description, so go support Lydia the Bard there. And then Lydia has linked those other two creators in her description, so might be a couple clicks, but it's not too hard to go support everyone, and I recommend sincerely that you go and do so. Now, Belle's villain song, Beauty and the Beast, was my first favorite movie ever. I talked about this recently over on my other channel, Open Arms and Reactions with Casper, but sort of over time, I've had four different favorite movies, but before I became an edgy teenager and switched to Nightmare Before Christmas for a little bit, because I was totally that Hot Topic teen, for like age as early as I could comprehend movies till like age probably 8 or 9, I was a full-on Beauty and the Beast favorite movie. So I'm really excited to see what she brings to us here. And as always, I am going to do my best to do a fun and engaging reading of the villain story background that Lydia includes in her descriptions for context. However, if you are not interested in that, I totally understand, and you can skip right to the song reaction at this time. Thank you very much, Kaylee. Belle has always been the smartest person in her village, perhaps even the smartest person in the province, based. But she never held that against anyone, even when everyone in the village thought she was strange and spoke about her when they thought she couldn't hear. She did her best to simply ignore the whispers and get lost in a book instead. Of course, it bothered her that people spoke about her, but as long as she ignored them, they were harmless, until they weren't harmless anymore. Belle began receiving advances from men that couldn't even hope to be her match. Arrogant, brainless Gaston hadn't so much as picked up a book since he was a child. How could he possibly think she'd marry him? Following this, her father was kidnapped and Belle imprisoned in his place by a terrifying beast, but no more terrifying than the beasts in her books. Belle isn't someone you want to get on the wrong side of, especially when it comes to her family, so did you really think she would go quietly? After all the suffering she had endured at the village's hand, well, this is where our tale differs from the original, and our version of Belle doesn't take lightly to being locked away, and she certainly doesn't take kindly to those mistreating her father. She isn't in a forgiving mood and hardens her heart to make a different decision. And so, our story follows a similar trajectory to the original, except our Belle isn't falling in love, she's plotting revenge. Locked away, Belle bides her time, playing the part of the perfect little prisoner, getting along with her guards, nursing the beast's wounds, putting up just enough of a fight to make it seem realistic. So as if all the things in the original movie were just a ploy, or a trick, when in actual fact, she was gathering information and looking for her perfect moment and weapon of choice, which is when she found the rose. Did they really think I was going to help them? They locked someone away, locked my father away, and expect not to face any consequences. Their fate was sealed as soon as they locked me away. You truly think I'll forgive that? I've been mistreated by men who wish to marry me my whole life. My family has been mistreated far too long. I am better, smarter, more intelligent than all of them combined, and it's about time I embrace that. I'll ensure we're never underestimated again. And so Belle tricks the beast and the castle's inhabitants into thinking she was falling in love with him. Simply killing the beast wouldn't do, but offering the thing he most desires and then removing it at the last moment, that'll do nicely. Soon, no one will mistreat her or her family again. They will be too afraid. They will never underestimate Belle again. Soon, everyone will see Belle's true strength. But at the cost of her own humanity, that's, as always, absolutely insane. Sets the scene so very well for this like story of manipulation and turning on him. I am intrigued and excited. Let's see what this is like. Perfect. Yep, those same credits I said in the intro.
Taylor's orders time.
Oh, in a minor key? Hitting us immediately with Tale as Old as Time in the minor key is wild. And the sinister, the just like tick, 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 the little bit of clock ticking there.
Taylor's orders time.
Ooh,
True as it can be. Watch the petals fall, desperate as you crawl on your knees to me.
whoa.
Your final page.
It's your final page. Getting the book imagery in there is sick.
Retail complete. You see.
Wait, who? Remind me, Luck Buggy. Luck Buggy. The smashing the rose in a book with that face? Oh no!
In this world we're merely players, but the truth is I'm the beauty, you're the beast. Ever just the same, ever a surprise.
Dude! This is...
Same, ever a surprise.
The little like, duh, is like, ever a surprise. Woo!
I've seen this before, falling at my door, desperate for your prize.
Ooh.
You thought we're a match, sweetheart. I am far more.
What are these
than that.
drums happening in?
There is no one living that can challenge me. You're unworthy, and that love is a fact.
You're unworthy, and that love is a fact. With those high harmonies as well.
You're unworthy, and
That you're unworthy.
love is a fact. What a genius plan. Truly, did you think this through? Trap the smartest girl in all the land. Let you all believe I would go quietly while I sat and planned my hand. I have not spent my life reading books, my hours studying to be some desperate prince's lonely wife.
Wait, this is...
Believe I would go quietly while I sat and planned my hand. I have not spent my life reading books, my hours studying to be some desperate prince's lonely wife.
Mob Song? She's reprising and parodying Mob Song in the middle of Tale as Old as Time? That's wild, actually. What an interesting take there.
In all let you all believe I would go quietly while I sat and planned my hand. I have not spent my life reading books, my hours studying to be some desperate prince's lonely wife. Wanna lock me away, well by all means have your fun with that, but I will be the author of my life. So to hell with your flower, you're all idiots for thinking that you'd really make it out of this alive. Tale as old as time, you and
Is that
make it out of this alive. Tale as old as time,
that is a key change. I'm like 99% sure.
I will be
Ooh!
the author of my life. So to hell with your flower, you're all idiots for thinking that you'd really make it out of this alive. Tale as old as time, you are nothing but a monster to me. Less than nothing, you're not worth my pity. Not even one of you is a rival to what I can do. Underestimated all.
These high harmonies are wild.
Don't you get it? This is my design.
The chess piece with the glowing queen is a wild choice of imagery for Belle. I am such a fan of that.
Underestimated all this time. Don't you get it? This is my design. I've made all my moves seconds from the truth. Beauty and the beauty and the beast.
Whoa. Oh, and now she's the like. Oh! And she is sicked the beastly beast onto Gaston. Wild. That was sick. That was fantastic. Well, as always, let me know what other Lydia the Bard ones you want me to check out next. Mirabelle 2 is absolutely on my list, as well as I'm definitely going to check out Meg's, but those were the only two that are like really feel like they're at the top of sort of my mindset. So any besides those two that you guys are really dying to see, definitely let me know in the comments. But yeah, as always, absolute banger from Lydia the Bard. I enjoyed that tremendously. Thank you guys very, very much for watching, and yeah, let me know in the comments which ones you want to see next. If you want to get videos like this early and join the list of lovely people over there who make my dream of being a content creator possible, please consider joining me over on Patreon. But even if you can't, consider clicking on one of these little boxes that are about to show up underneath me, because that can really, really support me. End card click-through rates are one of the best ways to boost videos through the algorithm, and it really makes a difference. So thank you all very much for being here, and as always, gals, blokes, and all other folks, I will see you in the next video. Bye!